back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we got a somewhat not so special review. Gonna take a look at a cheap beer that recently just showed up in our New Brunswick liquor stores. Gonna take a look at Keystone Lager. Keystone Lager. 4.9% ABV. The first time it's, to my recollection, been available here in New Brunswick. This one is, well, it's a Molson product, so I would imagine it's available elsewhere in the country. And I know for a fact that I've seen this, or perhaps Keystone Light, in Nova Scotia. But you know, every time I've gone down there for a beer run, it's been one of those things that I just sort of avoided because you know its reputation. But reputation's a smile. It says always smooth, so we might as well give it a chance and see if she's any good. So without further ado, why don't we pop the top off of this one and give her a taste. Now, while it's a Molson Coors product, I think this is a big one from the States. I'm not exactly sure where it originates from. Just that it's cheap beer. Gonna pour here. Piss pale. Very little head. Might kick up a little bit more head as the carbonation subsides up to the top. But I don't think it's going to last very long. That said, there's a lot of carbonation, and you can see that accumulating along the sides of the glass. But yeah, very straw yellow. It's almost perfect yellow. And look at that. The head just disappears. Poof. Alright, let's give it a sniff. Very faint smell. Subtly fruity kind of note to it. Slightly sweet. Hardly nothing there. I'm wondering if maybe that's the soap on my hand. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. Wow. So very little to no smell. Very little to no head. And a basic crap yellow color. So let's give it a taste. Flavors of tutti frutti and a slight corny note at the very back. Perhaps a toasted grain. Work for that little bit of a toasted grain note, which could just be corn. I wouldn't think that there's any barley whatsoever in this beer. It tastes like a rice beer. It's got that lightly fruity taste. It's clean and easy drinking and finishes dry, which is nice. And some people may approve of that. That slightly fruity taste is similar to like beers like Labatt Blue or maybe a hint of oats in there as well. It's like a Labatt Blue or a Budweiser. That's what I'm looking for. But it also tastes very akin to like Sapporo as well. All beers that use rice as an adjunct primarily. Budweiser without the beechwood aging process, maybe. You don't taste the alcohol. One thing I gotta give this at least is that it's clean and easy drinking, and for the most part inoffensive. And for most people who are, you know, fringe beer drinkers that aren't really ones that really prefer to drink a beer very often, you may actually like this because it's got that slight tutti frutti taste. I know that if I would have found this when I was like 20, I probably would have preferred this over Budweiser. And now I know what real beer tastes like. I don't really want to go back. So I guess the best thing I could say for this is I'm going to give it a 1.5 out of 5. It's not that great. It's not bad so much as it's inoffensive, and it's a cheap beer. What do you expect? We recently got Keystone in along with Molson Dry and 3 different types of James Ready beers, readily available at AMDL for about $18.49. for a 12-pack of cans. Thankfully, St. John's West Side had a whole bunch of Keystone cans, loose singles, so I could buy one instead of spending the whole money for the whole pack. Well, that said, it's not bad. It's an easy one to sit down and drink. It's just not great. Anyway, thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. Hope you enjoyed watching this review of Keystone Lager, and I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.